The folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Cleveland. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. First down, Rosenberg. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Yeah. Kill.
18 Cardinal.
Street.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now the first carry for Bush. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
60 Bison. 25, check 20. Panther 60. Pick the edge.
Bush on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
That's a very nice game there, confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
I'm coming after you.
19 tight. The mic.
58's the mic.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Single.
60 Bobcat.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Who that?
Back to throw. Rosenberg. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Bush trying the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Looking to throw. Rosenberg escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Browns at 11-2 now. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
58's the mic.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
19 Tiger.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Safe.
18 Rattler.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Here I come.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, 58 is a mic.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Double up. 58, boys, 58.
19 Lion.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
58's the mic.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Watch the slant.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Come on, D.
Hey, watch Sam. Check.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Rosenberg. He finds his man complete. That's Bush. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
58, boys, 58.
To throw on 2nd down. Rosenberg into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And as as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Come on, D.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
On second down, Cook. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Middle.
Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball.
To the air, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Alert! Alert!
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, get in the weight room.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Let's go, D.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Nobody leaked. Big play. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
56, 56.
He's checking. Crash. Kill.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
51. 319. 51.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 9, check 9. Gun.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
I got him. I got him.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. And when a smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Bills 7, Browns 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On the counter, it's Bush. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
58, boys, 58.
Off the play fake. Rosenberg rolling to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Here we go.
Viking 18.
Yeah, it's Mike.
On 1st and 10, Rosenberg dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Mustang 19.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Check, 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 check.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Tackle back at the 41-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Check smash, check smash.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
All day, just like that. Just like that. 58, right over there.
Back to throw. Rosenberg. Open man here. Schwartz complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
That's good. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Hurt.
You got tape.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a
Let's go,
timeout.
baby.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
You got nothing.
58's the
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Chop 60.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10.
58.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He's not going to get me.
70 Ranger.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
To throw on third down, Rosenberg. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Push him back.
1 second, all that
42's the
remains.
mic, boys. 42.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
Out.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. get this up to the 34-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Mike 50. Stop. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Check.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. No gain, and it's second down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Here's second and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Alpha. Switch. Alpha.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
Go. It's run. They're running.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Check 52. Watch the safety creep.
Regular. Alert.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 52. All day.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Lucky.
Allen now on first down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Middle. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Off 52.
Check. 36. New Mike 52.
Cook up the gut. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Here's Hines. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
Switch.
Half 85.
This is Hines, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Nyheim Hines, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Right over there, right over there.
Throwing on first down. Rosenberg. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
You get the sense of this saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll buy some time right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Rosenberg. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now, a little bit of space there for Cook that time as he winds up getting about 7 there on first down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Check 31. Undercrush.
Here's Cook again. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
A gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 51.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Show an A. Show an A.
Hey, tight.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Half 85. Middle.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. I got you.
Handoff comes to Cook. And tackled down after after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on...
Half.
Check 43.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Check, Mike 42.
Hey, tight.
Sponge. No.
Alert!
Slam. Check 37. Check
Go!
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And this Browns defense stands tall. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
19 Tiger.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
65.
Looking to throw. Rosenberg. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 89 yards. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Slam.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Sione Takitaki gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Mike 42.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, Didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Hey, Mike 52.
Alert!
Run you over. I'm going to run you over. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Check.
Check 26, check 26.
On first down, Allen. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
5-2 is the mic.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Right here now.
Mike 52.
A give. This is Cook. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Back to throw. Allen. Being chased, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as to understand where they are in the field?
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, smash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
They'll look to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten his feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, they really could have turned this one upside down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Mike, you remember me?
Riggs,
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
'58's the Mike.
Back to throw.
Ricky.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot.
Right here. We got a
Dragon 60.
58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
You ain't doing nothing.
He's back to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck